Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be dipping into the mythology of Kai, the forgotten chosen one. Be sure to stay tuned towards the end of the video because I have some surprises for you as always, and I got some exclusive content that you may or may not have already been aware of. But we're going to get into it right after this awesome intro. Let's go. What's up, guys? This your boy TheWaveReport. I'm back in the building with another video. If you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite place for exclusive and daily Mortal Kombat content. Now, first of all, before I start, I just want to say to all my returning viewers, I appreciate you so much. We finally made it to 13K. Huge shout out to us. Make sure you continue to ride the wave because now we're aiming at getting to 14K. Now, for my new viewers, I would personally like to take the time out to welcome you to my brand new series called The Lore of Combat, the mythology of human Kai, aka the forgotten chosen. Now, before we get into that, let me say, if you haven't checked out Reptile's Mythology, Smoke's Mythology, or Serena's Mythology, which is episode 1, 2, and 3, I strongly advise you to do so after this video. You can click the playlist or go on my page, click videos, and you can find it there. But I want to say thank you so much for all the support. The Serena video haven't even been out a full 24 hours and it already did over 1,000 views, which means we are popping. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. I'm super excited. All right, so of course we're gonna come out the gate swinging with his name. Of course, his name is K. His name is Kai, K-A-I. Now, he don't have an alias. He just go by Kai, short, plain, and simple. He originally made his first appearance in Mortal Kombat 4, y'all. Now, let me tell you this. He is a Earthrealm warrior. I'm talking about, boy, a whole Shaolin monk out here. Now, he used to gangbang, which means he used to be with the member of the White Lotus society, but he don't gangbang, don't do into bigger and better things, or whatever the case is. That's just him. Now, when it comes to his power and skills, boy got combat proficiency, knife skills. I'm talking about pyronesis, spike club, mufa, great fighting skills with his knife. He got a Graka knife. I've never heard of a Graka knife. You know, like, come on now. You get hit, you get stabbed by a Graka knife, you might as well just go ahead and just turn over. Don't even crawl for help. Now, when it comes to his hobby, he be chilling with his boy, Liu Kang. You know, they be training, chilling, and training, or whatever. But I'm going to tell you this much. I can say one thing about Kai. He always had goals, man. He was the one person that always made his goals known. Like, he was not just about to just be a character just randomly around. He had goals. And one of his goals was to help Liu Kang defeat evil threats, save Earthrealm, help Raiden in his quest to protect Earthrealm, and use the godlike power of Blaze to see the future for all the realms and the combatants, you know, to kind of look over people. Now, when it comes to family, he don't got none. He ain't claiming nobody. He's solo dolo out here. When it comes to his friends, you know, people he associate with, he cool with. I mean, he kick it with Liu Kang, like I said. He also kick it with Kung Lao. He kick it with Raiden. He kick it with Fujin. Bo Rai Cho. Now, that was his former teacher, but he had to stop hanging out with him. Buddy had a drinking problem. Now, he also chilled with just about anybody from the forces of light. All right, so I'm going to tell you who the ops is. So basically, his ops is Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Quan Chi, Shinnok, the Army of Darkness, and the Forces of Darkness. And I think everybody got Shinnok as an op, man. I mean, he just be out here doing people dirty. Like, the way he hit Sonya in Mortal Kombat X, not Sonya, the way he punched Cassie and she flew across the room, I just knew something was wrong with him then. He straight put hands and feet on Sonya and Cassie in Mortal Kombat X ending. Anyway, he just an outright fighter, which means he got hands, and you know, Kai got hands, and he will put hands and feet on you also before he dragon kick your head off. That's just what it is right there. Now, like I said, he a hero. He made his debut in Mortal Kombat 4, and he's basically a nimble and agile Nepal fighter of the Graka warrior class. Now, them Grakas, when them Grakas come for you, you best will just get down or lay down or give it up, because they got hands, they got guns, they got knives, everything. They're gonna get what they want. Now, similar, listen. This is something similar to Liu Kang. You know, Liu Kang is his teacher and all that stuff or whatever, right? So similar to Liu Kang, he is a Shaolin monk and a skilled martial artist with the ability to manipulate fire and battle. Not only will he flame you, look, I'm gonna go in and say it. Not only will he flame your ass up, roasting you, he will literally flame you up. That's the crazy part about it. Now, when it comes to his physical appearance, you already can see it's a picture of him on the screen, but for those of you that may be washing dishes, cleaning up around the house, and you can't make it to the screen right now, I'll just go ahead and describe him, or whatever it is. Kai wears a dark red hairband, a sash, belt, and shin guards. He has baggy pants, gray spike wristbands, and has white tiger stripes on his body. For those of you, like I said, that's not at the TV, but you're getting a visual picture. Don't worry, I got you. Now, let's go ahead and do the timeline thing. In Mortal Kombat Armageddon, his primary outfit, that was more armor, and his hair was in cornrows, and he had a mustache and a beard. Now, his alternative costume was based on his original MK4 counterpart, you know, the outfit that he had on there. Now, when it comes to abilities, boy got abilities. Kai was part of the White Lotus clan, so you know the White Lotus gang, they coming heavy, they coming deep, you know. So the White Lotus clan trained with other Shaolin monks, Liu Kang and Kung Lao, you know, and as a result, he was a very nimble fighter. You know, he had moves like the renegade kick. Like, he will renegade kick you into another dimension. You think Johnny Cage kicked something crazy, get renegade kick and see what happened. And he also had projectiles, and his projectiles, they had a resemblance of Liu Kang's, you know, abilities, but you know, that's his boy, he trained them, so of course it's gonna look like just a little bit, you know. Now, slightly different in terms though of execution, like his downward and upward fireball. Like, this man will shoot at the ground, it will go through the ground, through the earth, 2 dimensions, come back and blow you up, and he would shoot it up and it would do the same thing, just basically rain down on you. Buddy, really the hottest thing under the sun out here, I'm telling you. Now, let's go ahead and do the video game timeline, keep y'all caught up. After beating the story with Kai, his weapon was changed to Raiden's lightning staff. Man, he the only one who will change weapons upon beating the game. This reflects his actual ending too, in which he receives the staff in order to aid his journey to search for his good soul. So he just, you know, he black, man. He out here picking up weapons. He gonna hit you with whatever he can get his hands on. Simple as that. Now, when it came to Mortal Kombat Deception and Conquest mode on a side mission, it revolves around Kai. After the playable, you know, the playable character we was using, Shujinko, encounters Kung Lao in Earthrealm and discovers that all of the Shaolin monks have been slaughtered. The latter requests that Kai has been found in Outworld so that he can return and help, you know, build the monstrosity again. When approached, let me tell you this, Kai states that he had finished adventuring Earthrealm and will only return once his explorations in Outworlds were accomplished. Buddy said he gives no, he don't care about what's going on. He gonna do what he doing, and he gonna get back and help when he get there. That's just how he was, you know. So basically, he gave us that was playing with Shujinko at the time. He gave us Raiden's lightning staff, or whatever the case was, and told us to give it to Kung Lao. But you know, Shujinko, he used the 5-finger discount. It never made it to Kung Lao at all, and nobody never know what happened to it from there. Still to this day, I think Shujinko stole it with his thieving ass. Now, when it come to other media, Kai did have some appearances. Like, he did appear in the official Mortal Kombat 4 comic book that was distributed with some versions of the actual video game too. If you was lucky to get one of those, definitely holler at me in the comments. Let me know if you were one of those lucky people. But he is first seen training with Liu Kang. Their activities did get interrupted when they witnessed an object fall from the sky, and they went to go investigate it. They was like, man, what the hell is that? He was like, let's go check it out. Now, they found out it was Fujin surrounded by demons. They came, basically did their little rescue, super kick from Liu Kang and renegade kick from Kai, rescued Fujin, you know, the god, and soon learned from Raiden that these were servants of the fallen elder god named Shinnok, for those who don't know who Shinnok is. Now, after Kai and Liu Kang joined forces and they teamed up and put hands and feet on them demons with my boy Fujin and the other Earthrealm warriors, they all traveled to the realm of Edenia to stop Shinnok's evil plan. That's what they did at that point in time. So far, as you can see, this man is a whole noble warrior out here. I'm telling you, he ain't playing no games with nobody. Man, this how y'all know Kai was not going for the games. Buddy walked around with a graka knife, a stab, and a spiked club. You know what he was on out here. And look, I don't blame him. He wasn't nothing but 25, 30 years old. He an African American fighter, you know. So, and plus he had to keep up with Liu Kang and Kung Lao. He was not trying to get caught lacking out here in no way, shape, or form. I could tell you that right now. So when it came to his you know, signature moves and stuff like that, his rising fireball was super good. It was super good. I like the rising fireball, and then you got the falling fireball, which came from above, as I mentioned. Then you got the air fist, and for those who don't know how the air fist work, it's rapidly soars into the air in a diagonal motion with one fist extended, intended to punch an airborne opponent, which means if you try to jump, he gonna super uppercut you. I'm talking about a super uppercut or whatever. So now, he also had a fighting style. It was a handstand where he moves into a handstand position. I don't know if y'all familiar with Tekken. My boy Eddie Gordo and Christy Montiero. He basically did the 5-finger discount. He learned that from Serena. And that's his fighting stance. At least it was supposed to be. We're going to get into that about his Mortal Kombat 12 appearances, but that's going to be for another video. Now, what happened is he kicks his opponent's stomach or in the face. Kai can also rotate on one hand and spin his legs like propellers, kicking his opponents repeatedly. Now, that's just that. Now, the lunging roundhouse kick he got. Kai lunges forwards and delivers a very powerful roundhouse kick with an extra dash of hot sauce on it, which sends the opponent flying sideways in half screen distance. He not playing when he say get back, get back. Now, in this renegade kick, when Kai charge up and unleash a powerful flaming kick that knocks you all the way into the next dimension, that should be telling you you don't want the work. You don't want no smoke with him at all. Now, when it came to rising heel, Kai basically ducks to the ground and then slides, unleashing a powerful flaming kick that launches you up into the air, where he about to put you in a juggle combo. That's just that, you know. So look, I'm telling you right now, Kai definitely that dude. I look forward to him being in the next game. He better be in the next game, and he will be in the next game. So be on the lookout for that Mortal Kombat 12 video, because that is coming. I'm doing an updated roster version because I did get new information on that, and plus I told you I would. Now let's get into some fun facts. Now, during various developmental stages, the machete, the White Lotus staff, and the lightning staff were all supposed to be his weapons. Now, that was similar to how Liu Kang was based on Bruce Lee, who also has students. Now, check this out. Kai is based on Bruce Lee's private student, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. How many of you knew that? Also, in Scottish, the word Kai means fire, which matches his ability to use flames. Now, by the time we get to Mortal Kombat Deception, although he did give Shujinko the lightning staff to give the Kung Lao, as mentioned in Conquest mode, we don't know what happened to it. Now, Kai was originally going to appear in the game's story mode, but instead he was replaced by fat, drunk Bo Raicho. Now you see why he was his former teacher. He took his spot. He took his debut. So he was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm supposed to be in X. Bo Raicho gonna put his name on the paper, and I didn't get picked for the role. He was like, man, I need a new teacher, and that's how that happened. Now, in one of Cassie's Cage's texting intros in Mortal Kombat 11, when she's fighting against Fujin, Kai texts Cassie saying the wind already blowing, and Cassie replies with feels dead calm to me with a sunglasses emoji. LOL. Don't know how many of y'all got that one, but I've been seeing that, and I thought it was funny just to have Kai kinda in cahoots with Mortal Kombat 11. So we definitely will be getting him straight up. Believe it or not, y'all, they really was gonna put Kai in the game. I mean, the team was really going to add Kai as a selectable character. This was in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, another game he got kicked out. Now, his look was very different from the one he had in Mortal Kombat 4. He looked a lot more dangerous than before. If he had made it into the game, he would have probably seek revenge for the death of his fellow Shaolin monk Liu Kang, but guess what? That part was given to Kung Lao. So not only did he get overlooked for Bo Raicho, the drunken man who can't stop farting and pissing everywhere. He also lost out to the cocky and overly arrogant boy of Kang Lao. You know, so just imagine what Kai character is going through. Kai and Serena both got done dirty out here. So they gotta bring him back at some point. And like I said, when I make that Mortal Kombat 12 video, I got some information I'm sitting on that I can't wait to talk to you guys about. We're gonna do a character update on that. But yeah, he was supposed to be in there, but I do have some artwork. I'm gonna show you that artwork a little bit later in the video so you can actually see what he was gonna look like in Deadly Alliance. But I am gonna say this, I'm kind of glad that he did not make, let's say, Mortal Kombat X. The reason why is because now he gets to be in Mortal Kombat 12. We have better technology, we have better storage for the games, meaning a game can go up to 500 gigabytes. We can do that now. We could not do that back then with the technology that we had. So by the time we do get the characters that we want, they're going to be amazing. They finally can have their own identity and they don't have to do a lot of borrowing. Remember Sub-Zero, Chameleon borrowed from Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and a lot of other people. Same thing with Kitana. You know, the other Chameleon, they did the same thing. There was a lot of borrowing going on because remember back in the 90s, you know, there was not a lot of storage or space for video games or nothing like that. And in the early 2000s, same thing. We had memory cards. Now, there is no memory card. The memory card is built inside of the game. Like, we're using terabyte drives is what we're using at this point. We can literally swap it out and upgrade it. Also, we can play directly from the cloud, so the space is not on us. So by technology moving so far ahead, I think we're in for a massive Mortal Kombat game. That is something that we will be getting, and I look forward to that. So for those of you that want characters to come back like Serena, like Kai, like Reptile, like Smoke, like Ermac, you will be getting those characters. And we can't forget Sector, and we cannot forget Cyrex. So if you ask me, I would say it's always a good idea to save the best for last, and it seems like that's exactly what they're doing by saving the best for last. So you want to tune into this channel to make sure you keep up with all the Mortal Kombat 12 videos and just Mortal Kombat lore in general, because my goal is to fully educate you guys on everything that we have here. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get back to the mythology of human Kai. I don't want to take too much time speaking about off-brand stuff, so yeah, let's go ahead and get right back to where we was. All right, so where was we? Okay, yeah, so let me tell you this. Kai is half African American and half Asian, for those of you that did not know. Now, with that being said, Kai meets with Liu Kang in America and trains under him to gain the title of Shaolin Warrior. That's just that, flat out. Now, after defeating Shinnok, Kai went on a spiritual journey, pledging to wander the earth until he feels he reached enlightenment. After a sign of thanks and to help him on his journey, that's when Raiden gave him his lightning staff. Now, after he defeated Blaze in Armageddon, Kai finds himself physically linked with Old Being. Taking the opportunity to better his knowledge, Kai goes into, deep meditation and searches through the realms of the Old Being, an entity who is responsible for reality itself. During his meditation, he witnesses several things such as Shao Kahn's rise to power and his defeat by Liu Kang. When Kai looks to the future for knowledge, however, he sees nothing. That's because we know what happened with Armageddon's timeline that just poof, ceased to exist. But yeah, a lot of you, I wonder if you knew. Did you know that Kai had an interaction with the Old Being, the One Being? Yeah, that's something new. I'm pretty sure a lot of you did not know that. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue, shall we? Alright, so check this out. I got another fun fact for you. Now, a lot of you, I know you're going to be wondering what the heck a Graka knife is. So I'm going to put a picture of it here on the screen. Voila. That is what a Graka knife looks like. That is Kai's weapon of choice, a Graka knife. It is a heavily curved knife used as both a tool and a weapon. It is also a part of the remedial weapon and heraldry of Graka fighters. Just know that. Now let's get into the fun fact part. Kai make use of this weapon, y'all, in Mortal Kombat 4, and he uses it in Mortal Kombat Gold before switching to Raiden's staff. Here's the fun fact part, right here. In Mortal Kombat 11, a pair of those are also a part of the Collector's arsenal, going alongside his sickle, his mystic beacon, bullets, trakans, and everything else the Collector be carrying around. And I'm gonna go ahead and put those things up here on your screen. Check this out. As you see, Kai is holding it in these pictures. And then this is the Collector's backpack. This is everything the Collector carries right here. And now this is a picture of the Collector with it. So we know the Collector collected Kai's weapon, but we ain't tripping. I'm pretty sure Kai got plenty more weapons. He not worried about what's going on with Collector, but I'm pretty sure if he ever see him, he's gonna want to get those weapons back. And when I say get them back, he's gonna want those weapons back ASAP. So I'm very interested. Did you guys know that Kai and Collector had that in common? I want you to get in the comment section right now, and I want you to respond to this part of the video. Tag the video, put the number 21.20, and then you can respond that way, so I know which part of the video you're responding to. And we're going to kind of make this fun. I mean, we're already 20 minutes into the video. Might as well have a little fun, right? So, and if you're looking on your screen now, you can see how Raiden is giving the staff to Kai, which is what I mentioned. So I thought it would be pretty cool to put that up on the screen for those of you who did not know that happened between Raiden and Kai. And yes, I mentioned it 100 times because I want you to know my boy is out here getting the blessings of an Elder Guard. I'm going to keep pushing that. So you're going to hear it a couple of more times before this video is over with. Now, before we continue, I would just like to take a quick promo break, and I would like to ask you guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you turn on post notifications, share the video on Facebook, share it on Reddit, share it in Discord. Speaking of Discord, we have a MK Discord community. It is pinned in the comment section below. It's the first one there. If you do not see it, be sure to send me a message or leave a comment saying, I would like to be a part of your Discord. And what I'll do in return is, of course, I'll be notified on my cell phone. I'll see your comment. I respond to all comments, by the way. If I don't respond, that means you either saying something stupid or your message got lost in the large amount of message that I'm getting. But I do make sure I respond to every message that I get. Like I said, leave a comment telling me what you know that you want to be a part, and I'll be sure to take care of you then. Also, follow me on Twitter, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. My Twitter is at TheWaveReport. Instagram is going to be TheWaveReport YT. It will be shown at the end of the video, so if you don't take it down now, don't worry, I will show it on screen towards the end of the video. Now, if you have not liked the video, now would be the time to go ahead and do so. And if you have not subscribed, now would be the time to go ahead and do so. All right, so listen. We're going to get ready to put some things here up on your screen. So I'm going to need you to listen up and pay close attention to what I got for you here. Again, I managed to wiggle my way into Quan Chi's, let's say, his mansion and his evil lair. And I found his teleportation device. I managed to go to another dimension and pull out some of that footage. And we're going to get ready to show some of that footage right here, right now. So let me stop blibble blabbing. Let me go ahead and put his card on the screen, and then we'll get to the actual footage after that. But I'm gonna let Ed Boon kind of tell you about his character so you can have the legitimate information, and then I'll come back with everything else. Let's go. All right, listen, actually, before I put the clip up here, here is some artwork of Kai from Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. This is what he was supposed to look like right here, should he have been in the game. And I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty dope. He kind of gives me Nightwolf vibes. That's what he gives me. But as you can see, there's that weapon once again, that same weapon that Collector has collected, if you get my drift, you know. So I thought this would be pretty cool to share with you guys. I also would like to know, have you seen this image before? Did you know Kai was supposed to be in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, or whatever it is? If you did, hop in the comment section and let's have a chat about it. But be sure to share this video with your friends and family members, because if they're Mortal Kombat fans, I'm pretty sure they would appreciate you sharing this lore with them. You know, when I do my lore videos, I want to make sure I dig deep and I find everything that I can find on these people. When it comes to investigations, I rarely miss stuff. So this is what I wanted to bring to your attention. Now that we got that out of the way, we can go ahead and move on into some more information. Let me go ahead and take this off your screen, and then I will be right back with you. All right, people, so we got another fun fact coming your way. We're going to talk about his other weapon, the Spike Club. Now, it is a long stick with a large front end that also has spikes attached to it, as you can see on the screen. This weapon was used by Kai of the White Lotus Society. This was in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, as well as, you guessed it, General Reiko of Shao Kahn's army, and Major Jackson Briggs of the U.S. Special Forces in Mortal Kombat 4 and Mortal Kombat Gold. Now you see these here on your screen as you're watching this. I'm gonna flip through these images so you can see them. Those are the images of all of the people I just named using it. Isn't that pretty dope? You learn something new every day, huh? Now I gotta say, I kind of like that the weapons have their own little lore, so I'm giving you guys the lore of weapons within this too. I have other series coming, but I feel like it just makes much sense to introduce it here. So now that we got that weapon out of the way, let's talk about one of his other weapons that he has. We finally get into the staff. Now the staff is the long stick used as a support when walking or when climbing. Now, with many martial arts fighting styles, it goes good with just about anything, as you can see on your screen. Raiden's staff is also known as the Staff of Raiden, and occasionally the staff is the mystical weapon of choice by the Earth's Thunder God. This wooden staff was given to him, I should say, long ago from the Elder Gods. That's how Raiden ended up with it, and it's made of a special kind of wood that can withstand electrical shocks. The staff has been in his main weapon arsenal and his main weapon style since Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat Deception, and Armageddon. Raiden's staff appears to be based on the Japanese bow staff, for those of y'all that don't know, or the Japanese Chungang staff. Alright, so those were some fun facts for y'all that did not know, but let me take this break real quick and say this. Thank you so much. We have reached 13,159 subscribers at the time of recording. Be sure to check out Unaga's 1 hour long documentary. It's blowing through the roof. We're over 30,000+ views. And if you have not seen the follow-up to that, I recommend that you check it out. The name of that one is called The Return, I should say, Shinnok's and Chronicles Revenge. That's 1 hour long. That one's doing pretty good too. It's picking up steam. And I'm also want to say that the other videos, Airmac and Smoke and Airmac and Pyrex and Sector, are doing great. So I wanted to put that out there. Now, we got that out of the way. You can find those videos by clicking videos, tab, and after you click the tab, you can find those videos there, because I don't want you to miss out on anything. So stay tuned, because I got more stuff coming. And before I continue, I also have merch. As you can see here on your screen, you can click the merch tab, which is called Store, on my community tab, and this is where you can purchase your merch. Now, somebody asked for a sweater. Don't worry, I do have a sweater that's in development, and as soon as YouTube approves it, you will be able to buy it. So stay tuned, because that's coming. Now, I'm gonna let Ed Boon take it away while I take a quick break, and I'll get back with you guys right after these messages.
Kai. Once a member of the White Lotus Society, Kai trained under the instruction of Liu Kang. His tutelage complete, Kai wanders the world on a quest of self-enlightenment.
Kai is a member of the White Lotus Society, which is an organization formed by Raiden to protect Earthrealm.
Kai was another character introduced in Mortal Kombat 4. We wanted an African-American character who was very nimble, very quick, like Liu Kang. We really wanted to give him projectile moves that were completely different from Liu Kang. So his fireballs go down into the ground and come up by the opponent, or he shoots them into the sky and they land down on the opponent.
Fatality.
In Mortal Kombat 4, he actually was able to stand on his hands and walk around on his hands, which, you know, I wish we could have had created that for his alternate fighting style in Armageddon, but there really wasn't time to do that.
Mortal Fatality.
Shout out to them boys over there at NRS. They did an amazing job, especially with Kai's bio card. Now we got that out of the way. I want to be the first to tell you again, we have more stuff that's coming up. Actually, I'm getting ready to hop into my time portal. I'm about to go to a third dimension world. I'm about to get some footage of Kai being in Mortal Kombat X. I'm going to do a showcase with it. So now that I'm back here on Earthrealm, I'm getting ready to present that footage to you. Shout out to modders and leakers and people who go out their way to make these things possible. So for those of you out there wondering, what would Kai have looked like if he was in MKX? If you just wanted to see him, see his gameplay, just to get that feeling to see how he would operate, well, I'm getting ready to make that a reality. And again, as mentioned earlier, for those of you who don't know, Kai was supposed to be in MKX, but unfortunately he did not make the cut. Alright, so enough jibber jabbing. Let me go ahead and pop this up on your screen and we're gonna talk over it too also. That's what we're gonna do. So let me hit that button, hit this button, and voila, you see this right here on your screen. This is what Kai would have looked like if he was in Mortal Kombat X. Not only would he have looked like that, I think he would have played really, really well. I want to give a shout out to the person who created this. Can't think of your name right offhand. If you see this video, leave a comment. I'll pin you, tag you, whatever the case may be, so you can get your credit. Now let me take this off the screen real quick and tell you this. If they put Kai, when they put Kai in Mortal Kombat 12, it's going to be a problem for a lot of people. You see some of his fighting moves on the screen. You see that fireball he just did that shot down? And he also got that move that shoots up when you try to jump. Man, he's going to be so annoying. And I'm going to be the person that's going to be annoying by using him. But let me go ahead and put this gameplay on this screen, y'all. This is what Kai would look like in Mortal Kombat X if he actually was in the game. This is how he would play. Check this out.
Gun is the best defense. Happiness is a warm death.
Fatality. Aaron Black wins. Fatality. Liu Kang wins. Fatality. Fatality.
Bullseye.
Aaron Black wins. Flawless victory. Liu Kang wins. Flawless victory.
All right, so yeah, I just had to put that video of Kai beating the brakes off of Aaron Black and Aaron Black beating the brakes off of him. I just kind of wanted to be like a little full thing there, so that way you guys can you know, see him in action. I do appreciate you guys watching. I sincerely do. If you watched all the way to the end, you are a real one. I truly appreciate you. I really do. Be on the lookout for more episodes. They will be coming, and I got an MK12 roster update video coming extremely soon. Now, make sure that you follow me on Twitter. This is my Twitter here that you see on your screen. Follow me here. I will be posting exclusive content there. And when you're done following me on Twitter, of course, I'm going to need you to go over to Instagram, and I'm going to need you to follow me here. Help me get my followers up. And until next time, I will see you wonderful combatants later. Peace out. Catch you in the next one. Episode 2 of The Lord of Combat. Also, make sure you check out both of our documentaries. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.